What's up, everybody? Sting here, bringing you some more gameplay commentary. We're playing on Molten Ruins, obviously, and I get a Rampant by camping. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, this is my boy's K Monster's favorite map, so this one goes out to him. And yeah. So I just pretty much camp away here. And this is a good spot, by the way. You can pretty much see a lot of the hot spots. And you also have easy access to the main room there. And you can see, you know, just pretty much a good portion of the map. And your back is covered. So it's a good spot to sort of control things. A lot of people like that upper tower. I mean, you can see pretty much the whole map from up there, and that's, you know, a decent spot. But I always find that you get grenaded or pulled down. I mean, there's just too many access points to take you out, and so it's sort of claustrophobic up there. But yeah, that's, you know, a good spot to try out occasionally. But I just prefer being down on the ground. I think it gives you more room to maneuver and retreat if necessary. And I should have died like twice, like here, boom, like there. I don't know how I survived that. I think it's because I just got up close to him. And here again, I almost died. So this is kind of a sloppy Rampant. But here I should have died, but my teammate takes him out, luckily. So anyway, what's going on in the community? I guess the patch 1.11 is coming out. That's the big news. I'm sure everybody knows about it, but just wanted to offer my humble thoughts on that. Overall, the patch looks great. I mean, obviously the rage quitting is going to be fixed, and that's a huge plus, long time coming. And yeah, I mean, I think just counting a leave as a loss is a good consequence for leaving a game, and the fact that your stats count is great. I mean, this should have been in there from the beginning. So this should tone down the rage quitting. I mean, I doubt anyone's going to want, you know, a huge loss record on their stats. But it just got me thinking about, you know, KD and about how it works. And, you know, part of me thinks that the game, and most games, might be better off if KD was not even included and there was just a win-loss. And, you know, I just think about how this would make me play the game, you know, because I'm definitely sort of a tryhard that, you know, likes to obsess about stats. I mean, not to a crazy degree, but, you know, I'm definitely, you know, concerned about my kill death. And I just think that if there was no KD in the game and there was just a win-loss, it would definitely sort of encourage people to just focus on, you know, what it took to win the game, and focus on helping your team and just going for the win instead of sort of playing more self-centeredly and just going for KD. I guess the downside of that is that there'd be no way to sort of tell, you know, who's doing well or who's a good player, so on. But your win-loss would kind of accomplish that. I mean, you're not going to be a bad player and have like a 4 to 5 to 1 win-loss. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about that. I just think it would take a lot of stress out of the game, and it would just take a lot of, like, I mean, there would be no incentive to rage quit. I mean, I guess if you're going to lose a match, there would be your incentive, but I think it would be far less common if KD was not included in stats at all. But that's sort of a controversial idea, but let me know what you guys think about that, because I'm not sure of it myself. Gets a couple nice snipes there. What else is going on? Yeah, and also the I love the voting on the train and the airplane. I think that that's great, and obviously the more custom options is awesome, and the elimination mode, they're bringing that back, so that's great. I mean, it's just cool to see Naughty Dog, you know, take an active interest in making their game better. So props to them for making an already awesome game even better. So hopefully they'll continue that trend, and I see no reason why they wouldn't. What else I was thinking about? I was thinking about sort of, watching my gameplay and just sort of thinking about, what it means to be a good player, and I think why I do well. And I think a lot of it is about sort of knowing when you have the advantage in an engagement and when you don't. You can tell in the first half a second that you encounter someone whether or not you have the advantage or they have the advantage, whether it be angle, positioning, they spotted you before you spotted them, or whether or not your engagement is going to be a 50-50 shot in terms of like who's going to win it. Like here is a good example. I retreat there because I saw that guy beneath me, but I knew it was just going to be a crapshoot in terms of who saw who first or who got to who first. It was just random guessing about where the other player is. So I decided to retreat to a different location and just go to a position on a map where I had the advantage. So if I encountered someone, it was going to be almost certain that I would see them first. And I think that if you think about that and just sort of analyze those situations and, not get into the machismo idea that, I never want to retreat from an engagement because, some people feel like, if I retreat that I'm scared to go 1v1 or whatever. But yeah, I think that there's definitely times to tactfully retreat, and, that is a huge part of doing well. And I think if you just learn that through practice, figuring out, right at the first moment that you see someone, whether or not you're going to win the gunfight or, kill the person. But it's just something to think about, and just sort of quick tip. But what else? I'm trying to think what else I can bring you guys. I know, a Rampant is good gameplay, but I think I'm going to start doing live commentaries or live gameplay. I haven't wanted to do that because that forces me to play in 1080i and not P, and I'm just obsessive about that stuff. But I think I'm going to make a sacrifice and just go ahead and try to get some gameplay that's live, because I think that's just something different to do, and it'll spice things up a bit on the channel. But the video's coming to a close here, and I also want to give a shout out to my boy Uncharted Legacy video. He put up a Rampant of mine on his channel, and it was awesome, and so I'll put a link in the description to his channel and also K-Monster's channel. These guys are doing great work, and I really encourage you guys to check out their channels and sub them if you haven't. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys, and thanks for subbing. I love you guys, and peace and love. Have a good night.